And I'm going to move my left hand to the right knee so I'm going to help myself push around a little bit. I'm going to take a deep breath here and a slow breath out for my back and for my spine, right? And then I'm just inhaling, coming back. Ooh, I felt that. So these exercises is just the twisting of the upper back and then keeping the lumbar spine separated from the thoracic. That's what we're trying to do, and we have to keep that mobility, right? It's really important to keep that mobility right there. So I'm sitting up straight. I'm going to bring my right hand to my left knee, and I'm going to try to look behind me. So what I'm really trying to do here is look behind me as if you are looking behind you on the back seat of the car, for instance, right? You are looking to the back seat of the car. I'm looking to see where the groceries are. So that is such an important stretch. And my hips, of course, stay right there. So if I'm going to turn around, I can really see the back of my car, but I'm moving the thoracic part of my body towards the back. So that is really good for your back. And one of the things that we don't do enough is just exactly that, because I see so many people that have problems with this mobility. Just a little bit of the turn and the twist. So let's try it one more time. My feet are sturdy under. I'm still sitting onto the edge of the chair. And I'm just going to move only my upper body around into that flexible stretch. And if I want to do it gently, deep breath here, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good. And now I want to lengthen a little bit out of my waistline as well. So what I'm going to do to make a big stretch sideways, I'm going to put my hands on my leg or on the side of the chair. I'm going to hold on to the side of the chair, and I'm going to bring my upper body all the way over to the side. Just really hanging out here. Or maybe you feel good if you put your hands on your legs. And I'm going to take a couple of breaths here, looking down. See that big C curve that I'm making is all the way through my middle finger, all the way over. Yes, I see you doing it with me, all the way to the other side. Good, I love it. I love it. So big stretch here. Inhale. Exhale. Go further. So I'm not going further down necessarily, but I'm going to go further away in that stretch. Roll the shoulders out one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale over. Yes. Inhale up. Exhale over. Shoulders and upper back. And moving and flexible into that stretch. Good. And I'll take it all the way back down. And now I want to relax my full spine forwards. I'm going to keep this grandpa over legs right here. And then I'm going to go bring my back forwards from that sitting straight up. So let's ease up in our back just for a second, because I always like to take a back break here. So I'm going to just slouch for a little bit. Let's slouch for a little bit and then pull it back up. Yes. So I'm going to just for another breath here. Slouch for a little bit. You see how I just kind of moved behind my sit bones, and I'm going to come back up and pull my heart up to the sky and sit up tall. And from here on, I'm going to push my lower back forwards. Now this is a really difficult stretch to do. I feel that immediately in my inner thighs. So now I'm moving to the spine and to the hip. I'm going forwards, and I'm going to come back up. So I'm going to go forwards with a straight back as far as you can. So imagine that I got that pulley again. Somebody is pulling me up, tall in the spine, and then pulling me to the diagonal line. Maybe I told you before that you just imagine that you're going with E.T. in his spaceship, right? So we're going to go forward a couple of times with a straight back. Just inhale, deep breath, and go forward. Sometimes you can go a little further and you can actually place your elbows on your legs. But my back is really straight. Yes. And all the way back up. Good. You feel how much work that is? That's why I like to break it down. It's so much work. Tall up, lengthen, and pull forwards. And then hold it here for a deep breath in your belly, feeding my spine with new air and oxygen and life, and coming slowly back to a sitting up position. Now the last one, we're going to completely go forwards. If you are able to, you're going to go as far as you can. You're just sliding your arms down your legs to right here. And if you will, you can lean on them. But now we're collapsing the upper back. We're collapsing the upper back, my neck and my head. And the more I'm going down forwards, the more I really feel that in the lower back and in the hip area. So I'm going to stretch out, still sitting on the edge of the chair. I've got to have my hamstrings free. I'm going to lean forward, straight back, and relax and release. And if you're able to, you can go all the way down and hang right here. Just hang it. And I also feel when I do that, I also feel my hip openers. Now I'm going a little bit faster through the material than you can, so you can take way longer time to do that and to hold it. I'm going just a little bit faster because I want to share so much with you. So we're going to go forwards here and slowly lean into it. And if I'm able to, I can actually try to let go and drop my full body down towards the floor. Taking a deep breath here in my upper back and in my spine, relaxing my neck and shoulders. Everything helps me stretch. My whole body helps me stretch out, and I feel that in my inner thigh. So that is such an important stretch to do. Of course, if we would be standing, then we would take our feet straight under. So if you were standing into that roll down, then it's a whole different deal. So let's go hang forwards, which we just did in a standing position. If I'm hanging forwards, I always want to have my chair without wheels, steady chair, steady ground here so I can move. I want to hold on to it. If I do my back, and I'm going to do my back roll, I'm going to go all the way from that straight up spine with my shoulders in place here and my abs a little bit connected. I'm going to try to pull my abs in a little bit. Just kind of feel that connection in the center. Feet straight under. Then I'm going to roll down with my neck and my head first, just like we did. So if I do it standing, I have to have something around that I can grab onto in case I'm feeling a little wobbly or I lose my balance. So my feet are straight under hip width. I drop my chin, I drop my shoulders, as if you go one by one into your vertebra, and then a little bit more here into the neck area and the upper body. I go to shoulders. I keep my knees soft. I'm going slowly all the way down. Hello, all the way down to the floor. So my full body is hanging. Now, when I bend my knees, I feel that more in my lower back, into right here, the hips and the glutes and the hamstring. If I straighten my legs, I feel that really big time in my hamstrings as well. And sometimes in the back of your knee and your calves. Then bend the knees and walk back up in a round manner. So this was one of these really important things that we talked about when it comes to rolling up and down. So it's one of those things. Oh, I love y'all. Thanks so much for being there. Yes, we're working hard. So we're gonna do one more roll down. I'm gonna add a hip stretch to it. I'm gonna add a hip stretch to it. Now we're standing, feet straight under. The most important thing that you can do for yourself in the morning is pushing your hips forwards. So I'm standing straight. I'm going to tilt a little bit on the right. I have a nice posture here. Now I'm going to put my hands on my lower back or one on the chair, and I'm going to push my hip forward. Yes. Not hanging back, because that's really, really dangerous for your back. Now push my hips forwards right here. The best thing that you can do for yourself if you are sitting down a lot. So push your hips forward. So now the psoas muscles, the ones that connect our upper body with our lower body, the psoas muscles, can stretch out because they're short. They're short because we have been sitting. So this is a good stretch, right? I'm just kind of pushing my hips forward a little bit trying to hold my balance or hold on to something. So that's a really good stretch. Then we get into the hip. And if we are going forward, remember, if we're picking something up, we do not want to go with a straight back. Every time we go down, we just want to kind of crunch into the body and lift something with our leg strength.